how good this looks. Oh my gosh.
Pretty good
Apparently,
to me.
everyone is making cottage cheese flatbread right now.
I've seen that
and
a lot.
I'm very curious. I've done before cottage cheese tortillas,
Not surprised those
and it didn't work.
Nothing
so
sounds
I
good
don't
about
know. I don't
cottage
have
cheese
a lot of
tortillas.
hopes. Only two ingredients. All you need is cottage
Great.
cheese,
Love
some
cottage
whole
cheese.
eggs,
Awesome.
and
Lots of
some
protein.
seasoning. 1
Eggs.
cup of cottage cheese and 2 eggs.
Nice and simple. That's fantastic. Lots of protein. Should blend easy.
So look at this color. I was using blue
Like it.
eggs.
Dark yolks
and
are plus.
they have
Very healthy. Lots of
vibrant
nutrients in the dark
amber
yolks.
yolk. So cottage cheese mixture looks very like yellowy.
What's the
and
seasoning?
wow. Now we're going to add everything bagel seasoning.
Bagel seasoning.
And everyone
Classic.
is baking it in the oven.
I don't know if
However,
I'll use
I'm
it,
going
but
to use my air
good.
fryer today. See you when it's done.
All right, the air fryer.
All right, so it's done. Are you ready? Look at this. It worked. It worked.
Looks delicious,
I'm so
like
happy.
artisanal
This is
bread.
perfection.
Nice. All right, so let's try this ourselves. I got my 1 cup of cottage cheese. I'm using the part skim 2% milk daisy cottage cheese. Nice and creamy, delicious. Good start, if you ask me. All right, now 2 cage-free eggs. Right on in there, those yolks. Hopefully they're as dark as hers, or I don't know, but I like these eggs, and I'm gonna get them right there into the blender. Super simple. Don't have to get a lot of dishes very dirty to make this recipe, from what I can tell so far. All right, we got our 2 eggs. Now I'm gonna use Italian seasoning. I wanna make this taste a little bit more kind of like a focaccia bread, if you ask me. So we went about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder, just a few teaspoons of garlic powder. Shake it on in there, make sure it's coming out a little bit heavy, and then some salt as well, just a dash of salt in there too. Now we just got to blend it up, get it nice and smooth, get all those cottage cheese chunks out of there. Very easy. Now I'm oiling up some parchment paper on top of my baking pan and pour it in nice and carefully. Very easy to do. We're going to try and get this as symmetrical as possible so it looks like a professionally baked piece of flatbread. I'm going to do mine in the oven like all the other videos recommend, not the air fryer. We're going to go 350 degrees in the oven for 30 minutes. It's been the general recommendation. I got a big baking sheet so it won't fit in the air fryer.
All right, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm pulling the plug. This does not look like it needs any more time in the oven. That corner does not look too tasty to me, but the rest of it should be all right. So let's let it cool off and we'll figure it out. All right, look how this turned out. Doesn't look too appealing up here. Yeesh. All right, we'll take a piece from down here, and it looks like a giant omelet so far to me. How about you guys? Not cutting really great. Now, for the ultimate taste test, I want to do this just like I would a piece of real toasted bread. It's still warm out of the oven. Let's get a little butter to put on top like we would a piece of toasted bread or a piece of toasted flatbread. With that Italian seasoning, it shouldn't be too bad at all. It should taste pretty herbal, pretty tasty. That's enough butter. I'm gonna just leave that there. All right, for the record, I do like cottage cheese before we try this, so I should be someone that really appreciates this if it tastes all right. Tastes like a buttery, herbally, thin omelet. Not bad. I wouldn't say it's flatbread. Thankfully, I got some burgers in the oven. We'll try it with a burger patty in the middle. All right, my burger patty is fresh out of the oven. I added some mustard on top just so we could give this a fair shot like a regular burger if it were covered in weird cottage cheese flatbread. All right, part 1 didn't go too bad. Let's see how this round goes. Not bad at all. If you like protein and cottage cheese, it might be worth a shot.